What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the daily-ish vlog. Finally biting the bullet and vlogging while I'm out in public because I've got a bit of time. I've finished the shift day, so I'm stopping for some lunch before heading back to the depot. Got myself a cheese and chive, onion and chive bagel with ham, and also a banana peanut butter bagel, which for a few weeks I was having the banana by itself and having like really hardly any filling in sandwiches. I just wanted to put that in a bagel, and it's made a huge difference to lunch. Actually much more enjoyable. But before I have that, a little update on the ankle and foot situation. Foot's still quite sore. I think it's these shoes that do it, because when I tied them earlier it puts pressure right on the main pain point, so it's going to be interesting when I take them off. Left ankle is okay, however the right ankle, I'm surprised I haven't done my ankles worse, to be honest, in this job. I stepped back from a step, sat on the post, and there was a tiny little drop curb that you couldn't quite see, and my heel fell off and the ankle fell down, my foot fell down, and it's into shooting pain through my right ankle, so both ankles just take a battering. But I think it's been okay with walking, and hopefully nothing comes of that. I always fall off curbs, like I'm saying. I'm astonished I haven't twisted or damaged them more. But I'm gonna have this lunch, stroll back to the depot for 2 o'clock, head home, and then home, chill for a bit, and then head out for session 1, which is running intervals, and hopefully the rain doesn't start again and I can stay somewhat dry. And as per usual, I've spent a bit too long sat down before going for a run. It's just too easy for me to just sit down and relax after being in work and being out with the dry. But it's time to run. Today's session is very similar to that of I think it was last week. Oh, that pain in my foot is tender to touch, but wasn't too bad to taking that work shoe off. So we'll see how it fares with this run. It's just very painful to tie the lace. Anyway, this run, very similar to last week. It is 6 to 10k at RP 5 to 6, basically steady zone 2 with 2 rounds of 2 to 3 intervals of 300 meters. Not quite all out, but like RP 9, and 300 meters easy with 5 minutes between. So I'm going to try and keep it shorter than the 10k, but it'll probably end up being around 8, probably a 2k warm up or the usual mile, a little bit of a walk, and then into the main work. Legs are feeling okay. I'm very glad I didn't do any extra leg work yesterday, because the quads are feeling rather sore after all those lunges and wall balls. So if I did any more work, they wouldn't be in a good way now. But hopefully once I'm warmed up and moving a bit more, that pain will go, and this will be a decent run. And that is the intervals done. Average of I think 118 per 300. I forgot to mention I've switched back to a regular strip, which actually surprisingly stayed on for the whole run rather than metal ones, because they fall off. What was a car behind me? Pavement. So yeah, that's making an impact. But today's runs felt very strong. I'm starting to get much better at those continuous runs with intervals built in rather than just like straight intervals, if that makes sense. I think in the previous Hyrox preps, any interval like I've rested, like walked between, rather than kept it continuous, which is what I wanted to work on. I definitely feel strong in that. Ankle and foot a little bit sore. Top of the foot's a bit achy. Achilles is sore, but again manageable. Nothing that a few ibuprofen can't fix before football. But just coming to the end of the run now, so slowing down, just on 8.5k, food, chill, finish the previous video, and then off to football. And here we are with the go-to post-run, pre-football oat bowl snack. Keeping Nutella because it was nice last week and I just wanted something a bit sweeter and more chocolatey. Now, what I just said about taking ibuprofen, and this is something I'm not too proud to admit, but I've been taking it the past few weeks before football and after running because my Achilles and foot have been sore. And I've used that to mask the pain, which isn't the best thing to do. I should have probably rested it, which is kind of going against one of my New Year's goals, was to look after myself better. Well, certainly not look after myself better this month. I think I was saying keeping football as a standalone session, which obviously hasn't happened. These are now my double running days, leaving me knackered for Wednesdays, and probably why I'm ruined by the end of the week. But I think once I'm done with Vienna, at least for the couple of weeks after, while I've got nothing planned, trying to figure out what to do next, I will keep football as a standalone session as I change things around with training. But for the meantime, that's what I'm going to do before football today, because the left foot isn't too sore, but the left toe is. I'm not sure if it said, one of the cleaners at work saw me limping and he was like, oh, that's gout. I'm like, no, it's just a sore toe. It's like in the knuckle, the bend of the big toe. I don't know what's called, the joint. And that came after that. Pain just keeps me around my left foot. I need to get it sorted, but I don't want to go and see physio in case they say take time off, which I don't want to do this close to comp. But I definitely probably go and see one after comp, get myself fixed and patched up, and find out what to do next. Anyway, I'm rambling, I'm hungry, not got much time now, so eat this and then it'll be chill and get ready for football. I feel like this left foot pain being a foreshadowing of what just happened at football. It was an awful game anyway. We lost, I played rubbish, just wasn't feeling it. But during the game, someone came over the top of the ball. I sort of kicked the ball away and top of my left foot got stomped on, which was excruciating. The pain went through my foot, into my ankle and up my shin. Spent a minute or so on one foot, curled over, hobbling, thinking the worst, like foot's broken. Decided to carry on, probably not the best thing to do, but you know, spur moments, adrenaline, all that kind of stuff. It's not too bad now. I can put pressure on, I can walk out, I can still bend my toes. It's probably more of an impact thing than anything, but just be a great time now to get injured, wouldn't it? Or some sort of broken bone, which would definitely rule me out of Hyrox. Maybe I should not play football for the next couple of weeks. I'll probably just play next week anyway, and then not play the week of Hyrox. Or I should just be sensible and not play both weeks. But yeah, it's my own fault really. But that's probably going to be it for today. I'm going to head in. Got 2,500 calories to eat, which isn't going to be fun. It is, but it isn't. That's what I think is a lot of calories. Generally isn't actually a lot of calories. But I'm going to see how my foot feels in the morning, see what it's like after work, and then from there decide if I'm going to go and train or I need to rest it for a day and train on Thursday instead. Thursday's my day off work this week, so I can go to the gym then. But yeah, hopefully this doesn't get any worse. So I'll update you all in the next one. Peace.